This time we're rehabbing a row house.
This typical row house causes cringes from the curb.
There's so much going on here.
There's a lot going on, Dan.
Let's get rid of it.
Help.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And up closer, there's no end in sight.
I look down and there's work to be done. I look up and wow, there's work to be done.
It's a complete overhaul.
And everything goes out.
Good.
Rip it out.
With a major snag along the way.
What? You have got to be kidding me. It's a total row house renovation on this curb appeal.
Kelby and Gretchen Johnson are newlyweds on a mission. This young couple just bought an unpolished row house, and they're determined to make it shine.
When we moved in over a year ago, we knew that we had a lot of work with this house, but I think we've really made some headway.
We came in, we made a lot of changes, and really personalized it to reflect ourselves, and now it's really our home.
While the inside of their row house is now artsy and warm, the outside has always left them cold. With a patchy, wilted garden that showcases utilities rather than plants, an ugly front door with a porthole for a window, and a flagstone path that could really trip you up. Designer Dan Banks is ready to take this row house to the next level. Dan will paint the dull red bricks of this regular row house a cool sage green to refresh the look of the home and to distinguish it from the solid row of red brick houses on the street. Next on his list, replacing the outdated metalwork with updated wooden columns and railings. Those stairs will lead to a new, elegant front door, minus the porthole. The depleted front yard will get a total overhaul to highlight a carefully planned garden filled with fragrant herbs and flowering plants. And finally, a custom-designed walkway and a unique fountain will complete the artsy classic makeover. The next day, Lauren Wheeler arrives to tackle the long-neglected front yard. And Lauren is a landscape designer who knows a challenge when she sees one.
This is part of living in the city, tiny gardens, little implements that are utilities, and you want to be able to have access to them. So we'll just plant a lot of plants around those, and then what we're going to do is hope that the plants just kind of fluff up and over so we won't actually see them, but you need to provide access.
The garden will boast a new flagstone walkway designed around a special feature. And soon the contractors get busy with the new porch construction. Next, painters arrive to transform the rough red into a smooth sage.
That's amazing how much it's changed.
Yeah, it's a whole different house. And the crazy thing is, we're just getting started. Yeah, and we still have a load to do. Oh, can't wait.
The next day, the porch gets a flagstone facelift. These contemporary-style flagstones complement the clean lines of the house, but they're set in a staggered design for some visual interest. The next day, Kelby gets a shock.
What? You have got to be kidding me. No permit posted for front porch. I'm absolutely disgusted. I didn't know that you needed a permit to change the railings on your front porch.
It's a hard lesson in home improvement. And until Kelby gets his permit, this makeover is on hold. It's time to accessorize, and the possibilities are piling up.
So I think we have plenty of pillows now, Dan.
Back at the house, the city's removed the stop work order, and our makeover's back in full swing. Whatever happened with those permits?
We paid the fine, got the permit. I think we're good to go now.
All right, glad to hear it.
Yeah, the railings are going to be installed today, so I think we've navigated through the porch trouble.
These classic-style picket railings instantly warm up the front porch, and they're really easy to install.
And a little pop at the end. There you go. That's installed.
Now, Dan's going to give this walkway a punch of color and style.
I'm a little excited and a little nervous about putting the leaves in.
Dan has special ordered these slate and marble leaves, and now he's setting them into some fresh mortar on the walkway.
It's the first one. I'm hoping that the leaves bring in a natural element and a little bit of whimsy. I want the house to be set apart from the other ones, and I think this will really do it. What I'm trying to do is find a balance between contrast in size and in color, and Just placing them in different directions, it makes it feel like the leaves just glue on.
For just $350, Kelby and Gretchen get an extra layer of personality on their walkway. And to match the walkway, we're putting down larger leaf-shaped stepping stones.
It's fabulous, Michael. It's like there's golden in their hills or something.
We're making this garden funky and fragrant.
About today was the digging.
The digging really was quite tiring.
But it was a good workout, though. I mean, we're not going to have to go to the gym later today.
That's very true. That's very true. We worked up a sweat.
Yeah.
And then some.
This makeover's just about done, but we've got one crucial entryway project. Remember that ugly ocean-worthy door? We're putting in this much more classic-style wooden door that gives the entryway the real elegance it deserves. And for a warm touch of class, it's going chocolate brown.
Well, we are done, and the place looks amazing. Kelby and Gretchen can finally kick back and enjoy the fruits of their labor.
From the leaves in the walkway to the glass beads in the fountain, this classic row house has gone from dull to dazzling. When we started, this dull red brick home was a tired eyesore that was no reflection of the homeowner's warm personality. But designer Dan Banks went to work and transformed this outdated brick box into the spectacular standout of the block. Before, the bland red brick just blended in with all the neighboring row houses. But sage-colored paint with chocolate accents clearly defined this home with brand new style and charm. Before, the nautical front door was sending out an SOS. In its place, a sleek modern door that says "Welcome Home." In the beginning, the porch was propped up with spindly metal framing that had rusted with age. Now, the porch boasts substantial columns and painted railings which frame the front of the house with an elegant, classic look. At first, the porch was little more than wasted space. Now, flagstone flooring, classic furniture, and funky accents are a warm invitation to spend some time outside. In the beginning, the front yard held sparse plants, plentiful utilities, and no one's attention. But now, the garden's jewel box design sparkles with lush plants, flowers, fragrant herbs, and a stunning focal point.
We're so excited about the way it turned out, the colors, the fountain, the landscape. Everything just turned out lovely. It's really everything that we had wanted and more. So I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely pleased with the outcome here.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's exciting because it's different. We have a row house, and you get the same stuff a lot of times with a row house, but this process has made it something a little bit more unique. Dan is one of those individuals who can make an incredible design out of nothing.
He came up with colors that popped, and just an overall vision that we were just totally pleased. Hit our personalities right on the spot.
There are some very unique artistic touches with the landscaping, and that specifically the stepping stones and also the little leaves that they embedded into our walkway. Incredibly unique. I mean, it's a work of art. People are actually stopping in front of our house and saying, wow.
I don't think I need to ask, but I'm going to anyway. You love your house, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. It's beautiful. It's everything that we wanted.
Great. And it was worth the headaches?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. I mean, you got the rosemary, the lavender, the fountain. I mean, how could you not love it?
Absolutely.
And we learned a lot along the way. So it was, all in all, a really good time.
And a great collaboration with these guys.
Exactly. These guys made it a reality.
Yeah, they certainly did. Thank you so much.
Congrats, you guys. It's a beautiful home.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, actually, after having lunch.
Would he make you laugh?
Yeah.